I'm joined today here on Primetime Local News with Sandra Brown. She's a recreational programmer with the City of Lloydminster. Thank you so much for taking some time to talk with us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, it's super exciting because we're here to talk about the Downtown Lloydminster Streetfest. It's taking place this weekend. It's all going to get kicked off with a pancake breakfast in the morning.
Yes, this is actually our 12th annual Downtown Street Fest event. The Olive Tree Community Center is kicking everything off with a delicious pancake breakfast from 9 to 11 by donation.
Awesome.
And we have activities planned throughout the downtown streets of Lloyd.
So it's taking place on Saturday. It goes until I think about 4 o'clock. Can you kind of walk us through with some of the activities that are going to be taking place downtown? Because there's a lot of different zones and it seems like there's something for all ages.
There is something for all ages, and Street Fest is rather a unique event as it's divided up into different zones. So we have the Furniture Gallery Kids Zone, which will have quite a few bounce houses, interactive games such as hoverball, archery. We have something new this year. If there are children that cannot go into bounce houses, we have a kids play area.
Okay.
So there's going to be balls and hula hoops and sidewalk chalk, and some of the other street vendors will be set up as well in the kids zone. Furniture Gallery is also sponsoring the Adventure Zone, and there'll be mobile axe throwing. The RCMP are coming with one of their cruisers, and the Just Cruisin' vehicle club will be having some of their vehicles come down.
I know there's also a farmer's market that's going to be set up as well, right?
Yes, and we're full. The
awesome.
farmer's market has a number of vendors, and this is including homespun baking, natural products, home-based businesses, as well as we have some of the downtown businesses that are just outside of the event zone, and they will be set up in there as well, and they'll have some booths. The food zone, very popular area, of course.
Yeah.
So we had quite a variety of cultural cuisine, some food trucks, other food vendors, cotton candy, lots of snack type foods.
A nice variety, it sounds like, hey?
Oh, for sure. Border City Furniture main stage will have entertainment throughout the day, so from 11 in the morning until 4 p.m. And can't forget about the art market.
Yes.
That is full again this year. We have a variety of artisans, local and from the area, everything from woodworking, painting, acrylic, pouring, lots of jewelry, and it's all handmade.
That's awesome.
And the Lloydminster Museum and Archives will have a craft tent set up, and their theme this year is Rocks of Kindness.
Okay.
So you can take 2 rocks, paint them, put a little message on them, keep one for yourself, and then you can hide the other one somewhere in Lloydminster or just give one away.
That's a cute little idea. I love to hear about that, creative but also kindness there. Talk to me though about, I know some people you were saying were asking about, there's some construction here downtown. Is that going to impact the setup? Where is this Free Fest going to be taking place here in the downtown?
Yes, we've had a lot of calls and emails about the street construction and how it would affect Street Fest. And amazingly, we just shifted activities over slightly. And it's had a very positive effect because businesses that were normally not in the event zone are now included. So they'll be opening their doors, there's going to be sidewalk sales, and construction, of course, will be shut down for the day. So it's going to be nice and quiet.
That's awesome.
And no big trucks working or anything, so they will be shut down. And I don't really think it's had much of an impact at all. The activities, it's literally making a big circle around the downtown area, and I think it'll be great.
That's awesome. I know I went to previous Street Fests. Always a fun time. Looks like weather is going to be great. For people who are coming, like for me, I live just on 50th Street, so it's easy just to walk down here. But for people maybe who are making the drive, talk to me maybe about parking or some tips for people who are coming down.
Come early.
Yeah.
All the parking lots downtown will be open.
Okay.
And then there is residential parking.
Park and walk even possibly.
Park and walk if you can.
Yeah.
Bike down there are bike stands down here.
Okay.
And it just involves most of the downtown area. So from the Olive Tree down to where Cliff Rose for Clothes is situated, down to this side of the Royal Bank, the one-way street in front of the Atrium Center, and down by the country store.
Awesome. There's lots of options. You'll be able to make it down, and I'm sure people will kind of, it'll ebb and flow throughout the day, so it's not going to be always packed 24/7, even though I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people down there. Right, just finally before we go, why is this something that the city wants to put on every year to have a street fest like this to kick off the summer?
Well, I think events like this, I mean, the downtown area is the heart or the core of Lloydminster, and it's really nice to highlight and bring people down here and just let them know what stores are set up, what services are available. And it's a great, I mean, how many times do you get to walk on the streets of Lloydminster like this?
That's a very good point. I know as someone who lives nearby here, it's always nice to walk by, and I work here as well, so it's nice to see just kind of the community aspect of it. But for someone who isn't always down here, it's nice to experience that and have the roads close off for you and all this fun activities. You also want to mention some of the sponsors, because none of this would be able to happen without the sponsors who support this event as well.
Yes, a huge shout out to all our sponsors. Presenting sponsor this year is Anderson Insurance Group, Cooperators. Other generous Streetfest sponsors include Assure Occupational Testing, Border City Furniture, Cliff Rose for Clothes, Factory Sports Excellence, Furniture Gallery, Gold Horse Casino, Solid Earth Geotechnical, Synergy Credit Union, Hampton Inn, Midway Auto Body and Service, Northwind Radio, and of course the Olive Tree Community Center.
Awesome. So thank you to all of those sponsors who helped put this event on, and thank you for coming in today and letting our viewers know a little bit more about what's going on. I, for one, am very excited to come and check everything out on Saturday.
Yes, and for anyone that wants more information, you can go to lloydminster.ca/streetfest. Main stage schedule, a list of all the activities, and what's happening in each zone is right on there.
Awesome. So you can get all the info there on the website. Thanks again to Sandra for stopping in today.
Yeah, thank you.